Uh,
Okay, speaking of Olympics, Caitlyn Jenner is very clear about her political views. She recently launched her campaign to run for governor of California. She told Fox News that she is all for the wall at the United States border with Mexico. Now, when talking about immigrants, she said, some people we're going to send, some people we're going to send back, okay? No question about that. What makes Caitlyn Jenner feel like she can make political decisions when she has no experience in that area? And I still didn't forget about that car wreck
She's
that killed somebody.
she is an entitled white man. Okay. And I mean no disrespect to the trans community when I say that. She is a trans person who's lived the lion's share of her life as a white man and still carries the ideology of white Republican men who are rich and crave power. It's just privilege. But you know the thing that killed me with people with people like her. Why are you so fixated on things that don't even affect you? Like, girl, you is rich. You live behind the gates. People come in, whether it's 2 people coming across the border or 2 million people coming across the border, it don't affect you one way or another. And what she's doing, in my opinion, is taking a page out of Donald Trump's book and pandering to that crazy section of America and fear mongering. That's exactly what it is. You know what I'm saying? She's pandering to poor, broke, racist white folks who think that everything wrong in their life is because of an immigrant.
It's so funny that she's doing this and pandering and thinking that's going to make those conservatives with very narrow-minded views forget that she's trans. They're not going to accept her no matter what, how racist you tried, how much red meat you throw out there. I was on an airplane last week and there's white women. We got into an argument on the plane. I have the video. I'm going to post it one of these days. And she told me about they need to stop letting so many people over the border. Well, they should let like 500 in, some of them, and they do really good tile work. She also told me to get over slavery. And I sat next to her, I'm thinking, there's a lot of people that think like this. And she was so bold to tell, I said, you're telling this to a Black woman to get over slavery. She said, oh, I'm just so sick of it. So Caitlyn is trying to pander to those type of people with limited intelligence, narrow-minded views, and they just say things. Again, those Latinos, Q, they don't affect her life either way. Al, what do you think?
I'm just disgusted by the whole thing. I'm like, Q, this is the ultimate example in my mind of white privilege. Only in America can you go from being one of the world's greatest athletes as a white man and decide that you want to be a white woman. And then after you've decided that you wanted to be a white woman, you now decided that you want to be a politician and you have absolutely no work experience in the field of politician, in the field of philanthropy, in the field of social justice, any of that. You have no qualifications to do this job, but because you are a white female now that used to be a white male, the greatest athlete in America, you can do that. Okay. And not only can you do that, but then you're going to do a marketing twist that you learned from the Kardashians to pick a subject that really gets under the majority of the poor people and the white conservatives in America to get some type of empathy so that you will have a voice in your political realm. I find it disgusting. I find it humiliating. And I really think that he never really got his flowers. Is that what y'all call it? He never really got his flowers when he was once considered the greatest athlete because of the sport that he ran or whatever. And I think he continuously, year after year, does the same thing, trying to find validity within himself, importance within himself. And this just ain't gonna work for me personally.
So we gotta go, but a lot of us don't. We have long-term memory, not short-term memory. And as much as I support the trans community, I feel like I gotta make the disclaimer, right? But Bruce Jenner could not even control his households, okay? And now, as Caitlyn Jenner, you want to run the largest economy in America, California. When I just think I don't think you have leadership qualities. Has nothing to do with your sexuality or how you identify. I just don't think you have leadership qualities. And we've had enough buffoonery and reality stars in office that we don't need a part two of that. Please sit down and let the professionals that have experience do their thing. Fellas, this was such a fun show. I love y'all.